Hey there, Cerise here. Thank you so much for joining me. So, I have in front of me right here some yuca and banana, and I'm gonna fry it up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I sliced them all up, and now I'm going to put them in the oil. Let me see here. Here's the yuca. Now, yuca is cassava, if you guys are familiar with cassava. It's more like a root vegetable. This is very, very hard. Just like a potato. You can boil them. And you can also fry them. You don't have to boil them. These ones are already boiled. I bought these at the supermarket. At fast food restaurant. This is very common for Dominicans to eat with their meat, with their chicken and their rice and stuff of that nature. It's very common here. You can get it at most Dominican stores, restaurants. And the banana is not sweet. The banana is boiled. And it's not sweet at all. It's a different type of banana. So it's not the sweet banana at all. It's not like they are gonna go sweet either. Like plantain. Plantain goes sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna let those fry up. Totally unhealthy. Completely unhealthy. So if you're trying to lose weight and feel great, you don't want to be eating these. However, I have been a very, very disciplined lady lately, and I don't want to necessarily deprive myself of things that I've learned to love here. So now that I got my B12 in gear and I've lost a few pounds, I lost 5 pounds. I've been exercising, doing a lot of walking now that I'm here in Chetamicos. It's great to be able to walk across the beach. It's a lot of exercise walking on that sand, but it's all right. So I go over to the other side where it's all flat. It's easier to walk on. Yeah, so I'm cheating a little bit today. I'm treating myself wonderfully today. That's what I'm doing. In the meantime, I will tell you guys, I'm looking forward to working with you all when you're coming down here. Wow, it is amazing how many of you guys want your own apartment. You guys do not want to go to hotels all the time. A lot of you guys that contact me, you're like, Cerise, I've been to the hotels. I don't want to do it. I'm a person that goes off the resort anyway. See me, amor? See? What do you want? You smell those cooking. I saw you run from the terrace. Yes, I saw you running from the terrace. You smell your yuca and your banana? Huh? You love yuca and banana. You do. Oops. Bless you. Bless you. You love your yuca. You have to wait for it to cook, honey. It's cooking. Let's see if she'll eat it raw. Baby, I like it raw. Let's see if she'll eat some yuca raw. Baby, I like it raw. It's not raw though, actually. It's cooked. They're boiled. And so what they do is you can get them all boiled up with onions. So yeah, guys, you guys are like coming down here and you're not fooling around. You guys are just like chilling. So I'm really proud of you, actually. A lot of you guys, shouts out to, oh my gosh, I've been meeting so many people on the strip. It's been great. I want to say shouts out to Rio, like the river, and OMG, I forgot. I met 2 other guys on the strip last night and took pictures with them. I'll add their pictures at the end of this video. And oh my gosh, what else? Yeah, that's about it. Just really been chilling and enjoying life. Went to Cabarete yesterday. I took the guagua Make sure you catch that video if you are planning on traveling as well on your own. It's very safe, and you just get on the guagua. It's so much fun. I love the guagua. Look at her just waiting. Do you want another piece, mi amor? ¿Tú quieres? She loves her vegetables. So yeah, I went on the guagua. I met some Nova Scotians on the guagua. I was just filming away, and of course, you know, us Canadians, we get to chatting and chilling, and someone said, "I'm Canadian." Hold on, I just want to put her blanket up nicely here. Someone said, "We're Canadian." I was like, "Oh, you're Canadian." And then in twos, all of a sudden, we found out they're Nova Scotian Canadian. So that was pretty awesome. We got to talking. Brenda and Alan Peters, shouts out. Wow, you guys were awesome to talk to. And they were just so open. I loved it. They told us about their grandson, George. Hello, George Peters. And oh my gosh, it was just such a great conversation to be able to enjoy and, you know, enjoy life and appreciate other people coming here and stuff, you know? Hold on. So yeah, the guagua is a great asset if you are traveling and you're not afraid. Oh, you're so safe on the guagua. Nobody is going to bother you. They are very professional. 25 pesos. I said 30 pesos in my video because I always give a little bit of a tip. You know, 30 pesos is 60 cents American for the bus. In Canada, it's, I think, I don't know, I haven't been on the bus in Canada in a while, but it's when I left there, it was like over $2. So, you know, I really appreciate going on the guagua. Now, if you go a little bit farther out than Cabarete from Sosua, then I'm pretty sure it's more expensive. But 25 pesos is 50 cents American. So, yeah, let's try one of these. Nice and crunchy. What I like to add it to is I like to sometimes put a little pesto on top or blue cheese. I fry some onions on. I put some tomatoes. It's cutting in. I gotta tell you, it is cutting in. Mi amor, ¿tú quieres más? Oh, she's, yes, please, mommy. ¿Tú quieres más? Let me see if she wants a cooked one. Actually, you know what? It's a lot of grease for her little belly. She seems to be eating it like this, and that's good for her. There you go. You know what? Let me go put some over in her dish. Ben, mi amor. Oh, that was a high jump. My girl's a high jumper. Yes. What's that? She loves her vegetables. I fed her a lot of vegetables as she was a little baby and everything because I eat a lot of vegetables. So she loves vegetables. Only thing I don't give her is fruit. She doesn't really like fruit. I would give it to her, but she doesn't really like it. And I don't eat a lot of fruit either. I should. Hey, I think I have fruit here. Do I have an apple? No? I thought I had some apples. But in any case, she doesn't really eat apples or fruits. She likes veggies. That was fast, mi amor. Tu terminado? Tu comi... No way, she's not finished. No, I didn't think so. So yeah, guys, it's a beautiful day in the Dominican Republic. If you guys are interested in coming here and, you know, doing what I'm doing, again, back to the guagua, there were a couple of Canadians getting off the guagua when I was videoing. And one guy said he was coming back from the grocery store. I said, oh, look at you. You went to Jeanette's and got your groceries and got on the guagua, like all that type of stuff. You know, like really appreciating him. And he said, yeah, because I can. I got a kitchen. And he said he's a chef. And I was like, ah, nice. So if you like to cook and, you know, you don't mind living the Dominican lifestyle, take a look at that guagua video so you can get a really good view at how we're doing it here as expats that don't have vehicles. And, you know, we're enjoying our time the same way we would at home. On the public transit, it's just the public transit will take you very far, like even all the way to Gaspar Hernandez, if some of you know where that is. Sabaneta. You guys can even take the public car. The public car is also cheap, very inexpensive to get around town. You do not need a vehicle in this place at all. There's the Metro bus, there is the Express bus. Those ones will take you all around the country. For instance, to go to Santiago, it is 200 pesos, which is 4 American bucks, and that's 2 hours away. Or you can go to Santo Domingo for 400 pesos, and that's 4 hours away, and that is 8 bucks, 400. So guys, you really just, you can't go wrong. I just don't see myself buying a vehicle right now. Renting, if I really want to go like off the beaten track and go do something somewhere else and have some freedom to get around from place to place, yeah, why not? Why not? But even renting is unnecessary. I'd rather go with someone that has a car, like one of my drivers, and just pay them. And have fun, you know? I mean, that's what you guys can do here in this country. Why not? Why not? I think it's a great, great accomplishment when you can come to another country and just chill and be at home. A lot of you guys may ask, do you need to know Spanish on the guagua? I would say have a translator in your app, like a translator app in your cell phone if you're alone. But you really just have to say where you're going. Like you just say, Sosua. If you're in Cabarete, you just say, going to Sosua. You know, Joe Boy, Sosua. Joe Boy. That's pronounced with a V. I mean a B, even though it's spelled with a V. And you just say, Joe Boy, Sosua. I go Sosua. You can say, Joe Boy, a Sosua. I go to Sosua. But it's not necessary if you can't get your tongue around all that at first. Just Joe Boy, Sosua. Or if you're going to Cabarete, you say Joe Boy Cabarete. Or if you're going anywhere. Hold on. And I will tell you this. It is a pleasure. Simple, beautiful pleasure for the for Dominicans, the ones that work on the guagua, and the ones that are on the guagua, going to work, going home from work, or just doing whatever they're doing for the day. It is a pleasure for them to have you on the guagua. They will not make you feel unwelcomed at all. So this is a lot. I won't be eating all this. But it's leftover, you know? Like, there's so much of it, it's going to go bad. Really. It stays in the fridge for a while, though. So, you can buy for 400 pesos. Yes, 400. I didn't get green good. I bought the other day. I was walking down that Pedro Crescente in Sosua, and I bought a chicken, and the chicken is usually $3.50, but they took it up a price. They took it up 50 pesos, and I thought I got green good. So I got my Dominican friend Gustavo to go for me, and it was 400 pesos. And what you get for 400 pesos is a whole chicken, complete, and rotisserie, and then you get all the yuca. So if you want the yuca and the banana, you can just go in and buy the yuca and banana. But yeah, they're very welcoming on the guagua. You're not bothering anyone. You might have to ask them how much it is if you're going farther, like to Sabaneta or, Puerto Plata or whatever. But you just say, "Cuánto cuesta?" How much for Puerto Plata, or how much for Sabaneta? "Cuánto cuesta?" They'll tell you, but they're going to tell you in Espanol, in Spanish. And if you don't know your Spanish numbers, then you might have to use your voice translator, okay? Or just hand them a pen and paper and get them to write it down for you. Don't feel scared. Don't feel nervous. Once you get on that guagua, you'll be like a pro. I don't think you'll take any other form of transportation, unless you mind being packed in, as they do pack you in, but not beyond the safety. Like I heard one time, "Oh, don't take the guagua. You're going to be packed in." I heard this from some Dominicans, actually. "You're going to be packed in. It's not safe." And I'm like, okay. And that's usually people that ride motorcycles, or they're in the town here. They're not really going far, right? So they don't take the guagua often, right? And they're like, people stand up and everything. And I've never seen that. And the guaguas that I've been on, the only guy that stands up is the guy hanging out the door to look to see if anyone's coming. That's it. That's all I've really seen. So, yeah. But there are seats each guagua. Now, don't mark me on this one. I'm just talking about the ones I've been on. They sit 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So about 13 people, 14 people can get on it. And sometimes they squash right in. But I love it, and I wouldn't change it. A little bit more salt. I don't eat a lot of salt, actually. Look, she can smell it. She's like, "I know you fed me those ones already, but I like those ones." Let's see. But yeah, so if you're looking to go on the guagua, if you're looking to get your apartment rented, if you can take the guagua. I provide a pickup service from the airport, and drop off as well. But if you're looking to just, like, let's say you have a knapsack and you don't really have luggage. If you're looking to come here and just relax and not need a car from the airport, all you have to do is get out of the airport. As soon as you get out, follow where all the cars go. There's a toll gate right there. Go past the toll gate. You don't have to pay anything. Only cars do when they're going in. When they're leaving. And then you go straight out to the road. If you're going to Puerto Plata, you're going to take the vehicle going right. If you're going to Sosua, you're going to go across the road and you're going to take the vehicle going left. What do you look for? The white van with the man kind of hanging outside of the van. Or, that's the guagua, the bus. Or you can get a public car. And the public car looks like a taxi. It has the little thing on top of the roof to say it's a taxi, and it tells you where it's going. And that is from the airport, I'm pretty sure, 50 pesos. But again, you would have to ask them, because I've never taken the guagua home from the airport. But I know going all the way to Puerto Plata in the public car, 60 pesos in the public car. That's what I paid for anyway. But it's great to communicate with the locals, with the natives here. You will find them in the cars, in the public cars. You will find them in the guaguas. And it is awesome, especially if you don't feel comfortable with motoconchos. Motoconcho is another form of transportation, but that's a motorcycle or a pasola. And it might be uncomfortable for you to travel on. For me, I love them. I went all the way to Santiago on a motorbike. as a passenger. Took 2 hours to get there, about 2 hours to get back. But in between there, we stopped, had a bite to eat, took our time at different restaurants along the route. By the time we got back home, it was 8 hours all total, and my butt felt like I was riding a horse all day. So you might not want to take moto too far away, or you might if you are a moto person. I'm sorry, mi amor. So let me go put some of these on her plate like this. There we go. Ven acá, Bibe. These are still a little hot. So that's pretty much it. I am going to let you guys go. I have a lot to do today in regards to writing and chilling out and all that. Had to get a pregnancy test. They sell them here. Not for me, but for a young lady here. She thinks she's pregnant and she's a little bit nervous. She is young and she just wants to know what's going on. So that's all. I told her I'd go to the dollar store and get her a pregnancy test, and I did that. The dollar store is in Sosua by Super Pola. So yeah, you can get pregnancy tests here and everything. A lot of people don't think that they can get your regular, products here, but you can. You definitely can. Dollar store has a lot of products, even David sunflower seeds. So it's quite interesting what you'll find here. You'd probably be surprised. All right, guys, I'm going to clean up here. I just wanted to give a check-in and say hi. And if you need an apartment, give me a shout, 829-702-7726. Also, if you need an airport pickup, I'm here. Once you get here, if you really don't want to go anywhere or do anything and you just want to relax and chill, then you can do that too. Give me a shout because I can get you some groceries and help you just get what you need. Another thing I just want to add. Sosua is not for everyone. It really isn't. I had a woman that was watching the videos and she came down here. She was like, oh, I'm going to go move to Sosua. And she did. She moved here. I helped her get an apartment. She signed a year lease. And now she does not want to stay. She wants to go back home. So she's leaving March 1st. She hasn't gotten around much. She hasn't gotten around much at all. And it's a little unfortunate because if she got out and met some expats and went to bingo and did a bunch of things. I don't do bingo, but she liked bingo. She told me she liked bingo before she got here, and I told her where it would be and everything like that. And if she just got out a little bit more, I think she would have enjoyed it a little bit more if she found her people there, her type of person. But Gustavo helped her a lot. My buddy Gustavo, when she arrived here, she was in pain. She could not move. She was not feeling well. So I went to her hotel room, to the Airbnb that she had in Europa. And I went there to visit her to make sure she was all right. She couldn't move her feet. They were swollen. Oh, she was in a lot of pain. She was a sweetheart too, But then I get so busy, I couldn't really help her a lot. So I said, listen, if you need anything at all, contact Gustavo. He will go back and forth to the grocery store for you. I usually don't use him as a person to do all that, but I do offer him to the ladies that want to get things done. She liked cooking, so he went to the grocery store for her often. She got to the point too where she was giving him her passport and money so he could, and credit cards and stuff or something like that, so he could do business for her. Yeah, so she ended up trusting him, and he is a trustworthy type of dude, very, very much. But yeah, so it was not for everyone. I had a guy contact me today, and he said to me, he said, Cerise, I'd like to take you out for lunch. However, Sosua Strip. And he said it's just not for him, the Strip. And then he said that he actually left the Strip to go to Sosua Ocean Village. And that's like completely different than the Strip. So it's not for everyone, Sosua. You have to know what you want here. You have to be willing to go around like he did and go get out and go places. And if you don't, you might go stir crazy. I mean, a couple of times I thought, oh, I'm so sick of Sosua. But not because I was sick of Sosua, but just because I wasn't getting out and going around and doing other things. Like yesterday when I went to Cabarete on the Guagua, oh my gosh, I was so excited just to get back to Sosua, back to here to Los Charamicos. And I was like, okay, so it's important to like get out and get around and go look at your surroundings. I'm going to be going to Santo Domingo soon, and I'll probably rent something on the Malecon for, I don't know. Maybe, and I shouldn't say soon. I'm going in a few months because I'm going for a mummy makeover. I'm going to get my arms. But after I lose a few pounds, obviously my skin's going to be a little loose and I want to feel good. So I'm going to go for a little surgery. I know a lot of you guys disagree with that. So, you know, it's okay. Don't get the thumbs down. Make sure you still press like because I'm still grooving and moving and I'm going to feel great about myself. I feel fabulous about myself now, obviously. I'm a happy person, happy-go-lucky, but it's just after losing weight and stuff like that, I want to tighten everything up. Loose skin doesn't tighten up again. Yeah, so, you know, I'm in a place where they do it cheap and I also have a doctor who I can trust that I've been speaking to over the course of the past year, since last October. I mean, not October, August. So it's been good. Lots of plans coming in the making. I want to feel my top notch. When I turn 50 in 2 years, I want to feel better and look better than I ever have. You know, exercise and work out. What, baby? What are you crying for? You have water. You want more water? Look at her little face. Would you like some more water, my honey bunny? Come on into the copo. Oh, yes. You want some more water? Let's see if she has water. So yeah, guys, that's it. You need any help when you come here, I got you. But I would encourage you to get on that guagua. I encourage you to take that public car. I encourage you to get to Cabarete if you're staying in Sosua. It's so easy. Watch my video on the guagua because it says public bus guagua, because you will see how easy it is. And you'll be like, oh, I can do that. And it will be good for you. It'll be positive for you, you know. Let me really refill that for her. It'll be positive for you, and it will empower you in a way where you might need it. Some people are a little afraid. Some people are a little afraid to get around and do things. But I would encourage you to not be afraid. Okay, guys? Please, don't be afraid to take the guagua. Don't be afraid to be around the natives. Nobody's going to try to rob you on the guagua. Mind your business. And that's it. Go get where you're going. You'll be all right. Really, you will be. Give me a shout if you need any pointers when you're here, if you need to know where you get the guagua or anything of that nature, and I can help you. It would be my pleasure. Alrighty, guys. Take care, and we'll talk soon.